blocking as well, so they can set up the base even further. And they have this town as well to stop. Now they try to recruit back the full troops to fight, but I think demons having 3 groups of troops, and then 54 having about 4 groups now, and 68, I'm not sure how many groups, I can't see that. So now they coordinate to do another attack, or they just try to do a cut off. But I think this time is doing very good job from 54 and 68. They try to do a support defense on helping demons, and demons will try to do a support defense to help his own self. And then you can see 68 try to activate this bunker. I think this is very smart. That's why I say that the bunker, if you use exactly the correct moment, will be benefit to your team. That's why you have to activate them exactly the moments that you need them. And demons try to do a counter attack now. Not sure that whether that is a good choice or not, but Odetta try to do a support. J-Pod really have to do support as well, but they are not react at the moment. 54 try to stop Odetta, but J-Pod try to support now. And Hazy, he is not in the deep trouble because his space only down about 10%, but demons down about 40% more than that. And you can see that the bunker doing a huge problem to stop demons, because sometimes the bunker might help you, sometimes the bunker might kill you as well. So Odetta a little bit too far away, and then 54 try to put some pressure to the Odetta base, and so that he have to go back. But you can see Hazy base is doing a huge problem to stop demons, and Odetta base also try to do the defense to stop 54 to put more pressure. Even though he know that there's pressure, he uses super heavy to go out to kill some of the archeries, and all his troops still stay back. But J-Pod is do very good support now to stop the enemy to kill his teammate, and 68 is not doing anything now at this moment, and demons can't do the following up because of this. Some kind of the bunker raven is still on the field, is stopping 2 of them to support the 54 to do a coordinations to kill Odetta. But I think this is very good job from 54, because he can bring the Odetta base about 30% or 28%, something like that. So Hazy really have to train back all his troops now, and 54 try to train back his troops. So it's like 3 full troops and 4 full troops, and then we have a team last minute. I think 3 of them should have 5 full troops for this war. And 68, I think he really have to do more than that. Instead of just sending his truck for the resources, he should really send his other trees or his super heavy to be nearby just to assist his team, or try to do a coordinations to synchronize the siege to kill the enemy. Now you can see demon try to build the 4th group of the troops. Maybe he tried to swap his troops at exactly that time. I'm not really sure. But I think they should really know what they should fight. That's why they have to do the the setup exactly the same that moments that they need. But if you're looking at those power, we will see some of them the power is lower, and some of them the power is going the higher. That's not sure whether they will exceed the 150 million power again, because I just saved their power on the last one just to make sure they are not going to exceed that. I think this 54, the top power is about 59.3. Demon, I think he is on 49.1, and this 68 is on 40.8 billion power. So as long as they are not exceeded their own powers on the chart, I think that's supposed to be okay. So that I can see the voice continuously. Odetta really doing a very good job, very aggressive. 54 might be the lead of this team demons. He always do the things to lead. And demons is very focused to kill what on his next door Hazy, but he only do about maybe 8 to 10% damage only. That is not impressive because his base is down more than 40% already. 68, you really need to put more pressure. You're only having 1 heavy on the field is not really enough. He should really put more than that because his base is very safe from behind. I don't think the enemy will just waste 1 airlift just to stand behind to you. Then you can put your troops back to defend. That is not a wise choice. So you should really do more aggressive to help your teammate instead of become very defensive that have nothing to defense on the behind side, so that your teammate is almost like fighting alone or fighting like 1-2 or 1-3 at that situations. Like Demon now try to do aggressive, but can see Hazy is doing a very good support to stop Demon, and so that J-Pod also try to do a very good job to kill demons, and Odetta also tried to do the very good job to stall this 54, not to let them join up. So now that the match is something like become 1-1 and 2-1 on the bottom side, even though 68 tried to do a support, but he only have one heavy tank here is definitely not enough and can't do a lot. But Hazy, he got his super heavy trying to kill, but you can see Jaipal do a lot more damage to kill Demon super heavy. So when Demon doesn't have his super heavy, he can't do the siege, and Jaipal he still have his super heavy. On the top side, that Odetta is really into some trouble, but he defended that, and so that 54 also having some of the problem with his troops die, and Jaipal continuously to help on the bottom side and also to help the top side. I think he know that he not only focus on the top bottom side. That's why his super heavy stop there is not going to do the siege, because he want to help his friend on the top side with Odetta. So now 54 have a deep problem because his defense almost down all of them, and Odetta is almost up on all his troops, so he can do a pressure. Now they know this is the best time because 54 is really down, and somehow that also try to do some support, but definitely Jaipal's not worried about that, and Hazy and Jaipal also try to do a coordination to take down Demon. I think that is very, very good things. But if Jaipal these other trees can move one grade down, that is the best one, because this range of this for 54, and this Odetta really have to do more than just worry about, because they have full troops, really have to pressure this 54. Finally 54 have no more defense, but this Odetta doesn't do anything. I think that is a worst thing to do now, and watch your teammates die. But Hazy and Jaipal really have to do more than that. Like this Jaipal is just standing there, actually is not doing anything at all, so that definitely it's become one-on-one situations. But this Jaipal also tried to kill 54, and this Odetta is not really doing anything. 68 continuously just use one heavy troops that to try to activate the bunker again. I think that is also worst support, that you have a lot of things inside your base doesn't want to use to think about to sacrifice for the team. I think that is not very good. So 54, I think he really having some pressure. He tried to kill the enemy, also try to support the team, and 68 on the bottom, on the behind side, also not doing a very good job. He's just only using one heavy and moving here and there and around, even though I saw he have a trace, and he also have a super heavy that he doesn't really use that to help the team to do the siege. Now Odetta try to do the siege because he have a full groups, but 54 also really recruit some of the team already, and he very worried about the red line. Definitely the red line is very weak. If he know the team or enemy is very weak, you should really go for it to trade off your enemy base. Now 68 try to use more than one heavy team, his troops that to fight. He even use the artillery to go out now, but definitely that is a little bit too late to do that kind of the backup. Demon definitely can't do a lot because he himself having a huge trouble, and Hazy is really waiting for the best moment when Demon try to help 54 so he can do a kill. You can see Jaipal doing very, very good job as a support compared to 68, even though his archery is going down, but definitely he know if worth it. Is really worth to do that to help your teammate and try to do the win. And now after the trade, you can see Hazy only down about maybe 10%, the max that he lost, but Demon lost that is very much. He lost about 60% of the HP, just standing about 40% at the moment. And Odetta, he's only lost about 30%, but the enemy side 54 also lost about 30%, so it's very even. But on the trade side, you can see Demon's almost down. So if they take down one guy, so that there is a huge achievement and become 3-2 situation, and 68 he really have to do something now. Maybe they can swap the positions from Demons and these 68, so that 68 can try to use it